Hi everyone, it's Irit with another process video, and for this page I used lots of Amy Tan products. Some of them are the very last leftovers from the Scraptastic Lost in My Mind kit. This was the March kit, and the papers are all gone from that kit. I have some embellishments left, but that one square piece of paper, that cute floral, is the last piece of paper I have from that kit and add-on and pattern paper add-on. So when I was looking for a background, I thought about Amy Tan's previous collections, and I have a paper pad that I got last fall when I was in the States. I got it at Michael's, and it's branded Recollections. It's called the Create Collection, and it's basically Amy Tan's, like, one of her first collections. I think it was called Sketchbook. And it includes stickers and tags and a few sheets of vellum and lots and lots of papers that really, I think, match really nicely the +1 collection. So I used a 12 by 12 paper from the paper pad as my background here, and I matted the photo with lots of leftovers, mostly from the 6 by 6 paper pad that I had, of like papers that I already used for another layout. I inked all the edges in black and just started to build my layers behind the photo. I think that's a really good way to do that, because you can really, adhere the papers exactly so you get the layers the way you want them. So start from the photo and then go back and eventually just adhere the whole thing to your background. I was going through some photos that I printed for this month's kit. I just printed a few photos that I thought would look good with the papers we got, and one of them was of this particular sushi sandwich, and I took it, I think it was in the summer, again, when I was in Israel, and it's just one of these things that you don't know why you like, and you don't know why you keep ordering, and you don't know why you eat, but you just do. And I thought the Seriously from that thickers we got in the add-on kit would work well with this particular page. And because I used like so many colors and so many layers, and it was like very busy, I thought it would be better to mat the Seriously on something, and I chose that pink paper from the 6 by 6 bag and just cut around the thickers. I inked the edges also of that Seriously piece, and then I wanted some place to write my journaling, so I went through my +1 Project Life mini kit. It's really, really sweet. I really like the kit. The patterns are like so much fun, and there's like a lot of variety there. And finally I found that card, the 4 by 6 card, and it has like this watercolor effect on it. And I thought it was like a good balance between a plain pattern and then those pops of a few colors in the corner. And I situated it on the page so that the colors would be like at the opposite corner. And I glued everything down, and then I used the letter stickers that came in the +1 sticker sheet. We got that with the main kit, I think, to write a subtitle that says "When Sushi Meets Army, O and Cheese." And it's probably just my own like associations, but in Israel the army service is obligatory, and everyone goes to the army when they are 18. Women do 2 years and men do 3 years. And I wasn't like in combat or anything. I was a teacher in the army, but somehow one of the things that we eat all the time is like toast and cheese. Like grilled cheese, like smushed between the toast. And that's kind of one of the things that you always eat in the army. And we have like these panini pressers, or that's like a fancy name of just like these toast pressers. And yeah, so this particular sushi sandwich is deep fried, and there's like this grilled cheese inside, or like this hard cheese that melts when you fry it or heat it or whatever. And I'm pretty sure that's not what the Japanese had in mind when they created sushi, and probably they would think it's a very, very strange thing to do. But like most deep fried things, it doesn't taste bad, especially when you dip it in some soy sauce or some teriyaki sauce. And yeah, this thing is like served in, it's like a small chain of restaurants in my hometown, which is one of the largest cities in Israel, but it's it's kind of provincial, and it's just, yeah, so you can find this type of thing in like the, more stylish sushi places. That's what they do to sushi sometimes. We can't leave things alone. So yeah, and it's just, yeah, as I said, it's like one of these things that I don't know why, but every time we go, we find ourselves eating that. So I wanted to do a page about that. And I added a couple of other things like stickers and little bits and pieces. I used a stamp set that came with a Scraptastic kit, and it says, this photo says it all, with like an arrow. I used another stamp from that Scraptastic set and stamped the pink arrow, and then in it the words "for real." And that's it for this page. I don't think I'll be able to post any videos in the next week, so I wish you a great week, and see you next time. Bye.